Welcome to Seedling Squad, your go-to place for all things plant and gardening. Whether you're a beginner just starting out or a seasoned green thumb, we've got tips, tricks, and tutorials for everyone. Hi, I'm Nicole, and I'm here to help you grow your gardening skills and turn your space into a green paradise. From seed to harvest, let's embark on this gardening journey together. In today's video, we will be featuring the best beginner-friendly microgreens. Just so you know, there are direct links to all the related products in the description below. If you want a wide range of gardening facts, tips, and tricks, be sure to visit our website at seedlingsquad.com. So, let's get started. Microgreens are not a specific species of plant. They represent a specific growth stage that occurs after a seed has sprouted, but before it becomes a baby green. When you plant a seed, the first thing to emerge is the root, followed by the cotyledons, which are the initial seed leaves. These leaves contain the concentrated energy the plant needs to start growing. We harvest microgreens once these first leaves have fully expanded, and the first true leaf begins to emerge. Because they are harvested so early, they contain a much higher concentration of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants than the mature version of the same plant. Number 1. Radish. Radish is widely considered the fastest microgreen in existence. If you are looking for a quick win to build your confidence, this is it. Varieties like China Rose or Rambo are popular because they provide vivid pink or purple stems. Radish seeds have an incredibly high germination rate, meaning almost every seed you plant will turn into a green. You do not need to soak radish seeds. They are small and round, making them easy to spread evenly across your growing medium. Aim for a dense carpet of seeds, but ensure they are not piled on top of each other. They only need about 2 or 3 days in the blackout phase. Once you move them to the light, they will turn green within hours. The flavor really stands out. It provides a sharp, peppery kick that is identical to a full-grown radish bulb. It is an excellent functional ingredient because it acts as a seasoning. You can use it to add heat to sandwiches or tacos without needing extra spices. Number 2. Pea shoots. Pea shoots are unique because they grow much larger than other microgreens. Most people use dun peas or speckled peas for this. These plants produce beautiful, curly tendrils that grab onto each other as they grow. They are extremely hardy and can handle temperature fluctuations better than most other varieties. Pea seeds are large and very hard, essentially like small pebbles. Because of this, you must soak them in water for a full 12 to 24 hours before planting. This hydration wakes up the seed. When planting, you can actually cover them with a thin layer of soil or just press them down firmly. Peas love being weighted down during the first few days to help them develop a strong root system. Peas are one of the few microgreens that can provide a second harvest. If you cut the shoot just above the lowest leaf, the plant will often grow a new shoot from that node. They taste exactly like sugar snap peas and have a very high concentration of vitamin C. Number 3. Sunflower. While most microgreens are used as a garnish, sunflowers are substantial enough to be a base for a meal. They produce thick, succulent stems and large, crunchy leaves. These are the most commercially successful microgreens because they provide a high yield or weight per tray. Like peas, sunflower seeds require a 24-hour soak. The most important tip for sunflowers is to use a heavy weight during the blackout phase. Sunflower seeds have a thick black hull that often gets stuck on the leaf. If you put a 5-pound weight on the tray for the first 4 days, the plants will elbow their way out of the shells as they grow. This ensures your harvest is clean and free of hulls. The texture is what sets sunflowers apart. They are crunchy and juicy, similar to spinach, but much firmer. They have a distinct nutty flavor that reminds many people of raw sunflower seeds or even peanut butter. Number 4. Broccoli. Broccoli is the gold standard for health-focused growers. While it doesn't have a strong flavor, it is grown for its chemical composition. It is a member of the Brassica family, and like its relatives, it grows very consistently and predictably. Broccoli seeds are very small. It is easy to accidentally overseed your tray. If the seeds are too crowded, airflow will decrease, which can lead to mold issues. Aim for about 2 tablespoons of seed for a standard 10 by 20 tray. They do not need a soak and only need about 3 days of blackout. Broccoli microgreens are famous for containing high levels of sulforaphane. This is a compound that has been heavily researched for its anti-inflammatory properties. Because the flavor is so mild and green, it is the best variety for people who want the nutrition but don't want a spicy or nutty taste. Number 5. Arugula, rocket. Arugula is a favorite for those who enjoy Mediterranean cuisine. It is slightly more delicate than a radish or a pea, but it is still very beginner-friendly because it germinates so quickly. Arugula seeds can sometimes become slightly mucilaginous, sticky when wet, so do not soak them. Just sprinkle them on top of moist soil. Arugula is sensitive to heat, so it is best to keep your grow room at a moderate temperature. If it gets too hot, the greens can become overly bitter or leggy. The flavor is sophisticated. It is peppery, but also has an earthy, nutty undertone. It is much more punchy than the arugula you buy in plastic containers at the grocery store. It is the perfect topping for homemade pizza or pasta dishes. Number 6. Red cabbage. Red cabbage is an excellent entry point for people who want to add color to their garden. It grows very similarly to broccoli, but produces a striking visual result. It is a reliable grower that rarely suffers from common issues like damping off or root rot. Like broccoli, the seeds are small and require no soaking. The main tip here is consistency. Red cabbage likes to stay evenly moist. If the soil dries out too much during the growth phase, the stems can become woody. Keep the soil damp, but never soaking wet. It is one of the most beautiful microgreens you can grow. The stems are usually a bright violet or pink, while the leaves are a deep green. Beyond the looks, it is incredibly high in vitamin U, which is known for supporting gut health and digestion. Number 7. Kale. Kale has a reputation as a superfood, and that is even more true in its microform. It is a very hardy plant that can tolerate a variety of growing conditions. If your grow room is a little too cold or your lighting isn't perfect, kale will usually still produce a decent crop. Kale is a set-it-and-forget-it variety. Plant it, give it 3 days of blackout, and then move it to the light. It has a very upright growth habit, which makes it one of the easiest microgreens to harvest. You can simply run a knife across the tray without having to worry about tangled vines or floppy stems. It has a very clean, earthy flavor that is less brassica-heavy than broccoli or cabbage. It is a great source of iron and vitamin K. Because it is so hardy, it is the perfect variety to practice your bottom watering technique, as it is very efficient at wicking up moisture from the tray. Regardless of which of these 7 you choose, the rules for success remain the same. Always use clean trays, choose a sterile medium like coconut coir, and ensure you have a small fan running to keep the air moving. When you are ready to harvest, use a sharp pair of scissors and cut just above the soil line. Do not wash your microgreens until you are ready to eat them. Moisture in the refrigerator is the fastest way to make your greens wilt. If you keep them dry and cold, they will stay fresh for up to a week. Starting with these beginner-friendly varieties ensures that your first experience with indoor farming is a successful one. Thanks for joining us on this countdown of the best beginner-friendly microgreens. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening, Seedling Squad!